Hey guys, it's Monday on the Real DVD Watchers. Today I'm going to be reviewing the third Mummy movie, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. This one is set in 1946, I think, so a good while after Part 2. And it stars Jet Li as the new Mummy, I guess, and it came out in about 2008. And Rachel Weisz did not come back as Evie for this one. She was replaced by Mari. I can't remember her name at the moment. Oh, I did know. It's completely left me now. She was in ER for like a season back in the day. Um, Anyways, it was replaced by her, and basically, yeah, and it's kind of Alex is all grown up now, and he's not a super annoying little kid, so that's good. But the movie, I'd say, is kind of average. I mean, it's in terms of it's on par with the second, sometimes a little better. Certainly less bloated than the second one was, and less kind of all over the place. It knows what it's doing, it gets there, it does that. It happens, things happen along the way, but it's always going in kind of one direction pretty much once the plot gets going. Yeah, I liked the new guy as Alex, the older guy, and but what's her face from ER? She's no Rachel Weisz, or Rachel Weisz. I think I pronounce that. Anyway, and the chemistry between her and Brendan Fraser just wasn't quite there. And it felt like she was playing a slightly different character. Like she was a bit more uptight, especially in the beginning, just more rigid. And it felt like by the second Mummy movie, she'd become a bit more relaxed and a bit more comfortable with the whole mummy hunting scenario, I guess. Even though they're supposed to be retired in the third one, at least in the beginning. So I did think it was kind of fun though that she'd written books about the first two adventures, the first two movies, and they were the same titles as the movies. Um, but yeah, the Yetis were very cool. I liked those. But I felt like Jet Li was just kind of phoning it in, and he was just there, for the check. Or his character just as a villain, he wasn't particularly interesting. I felt like the mummy guy from the first two was a little more fun, a little more charisma, and was having more of a good time doing it. I think didn't really care for the love interest of Alex's character. Just felt that felt kind of forced and just unnatural to me. It was good to see Jonathan back there. I liked his stuff and his little club and everything. One thing that did annoy me though was the little like after note, and that before the end of the film, he's like, "I'm going to Peru" or whatever it was, far away from mummies, and then it's like, "I soon discovered there were mummies found in Peru" or something. And I was like, maybe he could have done a little epilogue scene where he finds the mummies. That probably would have dragged it out. When they find he's in Peru and they find mummies, and it was supposed to have led into a fourth one or something, but I just felt like that little afterward was just a little forced and like for comedy effect. But yeah, I was kind of annoyed again that they had a side character who didn't really do much. That was just there to get them to a place, like the old guy who dies in the first one, the guy with the eye patch, and the English guy with the flying balloon thingy in the second one, and then this guy who's like a mad dog in the third one, who's just there. They just need a ride to get to where the mummy is. um, I mean, it was enjoyable. It's not going to stick with me forever. I liked it. I didn't love it. It was okay. I mean, yeah, on par, sometimes better than the second one. The first one always been my favourite. That one was just a lot of fun. The movies in general aren't, they're not high art or anything, but I guess if they did a fourth one, I'd probably watch it, but I don't think the third one did too well at the box office, so they probably won't. But that's been my review of The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Yeah, I liked it alright. Okay, peace.